In this video, I show you a couple of tips that Mekz and I both use to get HOTM 5, and this will help you get it faster as well. We go over some of the strategies that we used, as well as some of the amazing spots that we use depending on if we want Tier 1 Mithril, Tier 2 Mithril, or Tier 3 Mithril. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get straight into it. One of the methods to maximize your time spent in game and towards completing this update is to make sure that you're always claiming your dailies. If you claim your dailies, you're getting 1000 XP instead of 100 XP, and you can simply just do these to complete the update instead of doing the others, which takes less time in the long run, but you're not going to get it as soon as some of us. As you can see, that claimed 1000, and it's a daily bonus of 900 Heart of the Mountain XP. Now that I've completed my Heart of the Mountain quest, and I've done the 4 that I had at the very beginning, which are the 1000 ones, I'm only getting 100 Heart of the Mountain XP, as you can see. To be honest, only worth doing the 1000 Heart of the Mountain XP quests as far as your time goes, which as you can see, this is what happens, and this is what it looks like after you've completed those quests. If you're wondering how I get this on the top of my screen here, it is a thing called Dwarven Utilities. This is a mod which is made by Marty and Desco, which I'm going to show you guys how to get. It's very simple. The first step is make sure you have chat triggers installed. Next step is to run this command right here, which is ct import Dwarven Utilities. After running that command, I've already got it installed. It will install the module for you, and all you have to do is /mines, and you have access to the top bar here. This will show you everything you need, as well as a Starfall meeting, which is currently active. Let's see if I can get there in time to show you it. Right here is the Starfall meeting with these weird men standing around. If you're at the Starfall meeting, you can claim your free Fallen Star helmet, and you can click them to receive some free stars. However, it looks like the feature is currently been disabled and you cannot claim your free stars, which is a massive shame. This mod also contains the puzzler solver. Let's make sure I have it enabled. As you can see, it is turned on, and right here is the puzzler. If I activate the puzzler, it's going to give me a bunch of coordinates in chat. Like, you start here, you look this way, you have to go up, left, down, right, up, right, up, down, blah blah. But it pretty much highlights the final block for you, so all you have to do is stand here, mine this block, and boom. Highlighted the correct block on the ground, and I have received my 1000 mithril powder for free every day just for doing this, which is very neat. During a goblin raid, to be efficient, you actually don't want to be hitting all the goblins. Let me show you the most efficient path for a goblin raid. For the goblin raid, for example, this one is on the forge. You just want to be hitting this golem once. You want to be hitting this golem once. Here we go, here's a golem, can I hit it? This golem once. That right there will get me 30 kills, which is more than 25 required, and you can let the other people in your lobby complete it. Just a small warning, if it isn't completed however, which as you can see there's the remaining kills on the side which need to be gathered, if it isn't completed, you will only get half the rewards, so it's kind of a risk doing this. As you can see, for simply doing the goblin raid event, I have now got 30 out of 25 goblins killed and received full bonus for doing absolutely nothing, as I just hit 3 golems and went back to mining. The optimum path for your Heart of the Mountain is starting going up and then branching side to side. You're going to want to get Quick Forge at the very beginning to try and get your drill done as fast as possible. I'd personally only go to the tier 1 mithril drill and then go to titanium after that. I don't really think the tier 2 is worth it. However, we did get the first 2 in the game because, you know, we did grind this update very hard. After getting this and getting your first drill, I'd say Quick Forge is no longer needed, and you want to go and you want to get this mining speed boost and continue your way up. Daily powder is very useless and I would not recommend getting. However, efficient miner is ridiculously good, so make sure you're getting your efficient miner up. If you don't know, efficient miner, I can mine 1 block and it will mine another 3 blocks, which just gets your mithril quest completed very quickly. After that, I'm still going for mining 60, which Mekz has hit, so I went with Season Mine, which is to the left, which gives me more mining XP, which I would recommend you guys do if you still need that mining XP. One of the changes that was made yesterday is the Ice Walker quest now only requiring 100 Ice Walkers to kill. This was decreased by 50% because the admin team decided that the Ice Walkers simply did not spawn frequent enough. One thing not a lot of people know about for this update is right here. It's called the Mining Pumpkins. You can only access these once in every lobby. You simply right click it, and this applies the effects to you. It doesn't say anything in chat or anything, but trust me, it does give you the effects. When you have your mithril quests, you're going to want to find areas with big patches of mithril like this. This is the tier 1 mithril. As you can see, the mining speed of tier 1, these 2 blocks of tier 1 by the way, is considerably faster than the mining speed of tier 2, these 3 blocks of tier 2, which is faster than the tier 3 mithril, which is faster than titanium. So titanium is tier 4, Blue wool is tier 3, prismarine is tier 2, and these two are tier 1. You want to find big areas of tier 1. Here is one of them for the Ramparts quarry. Another one of them is over here. You would kind of just mind this rotation like this. As you can see, I pop my boost, and I'll still be able to get around even if there's a person here by the time that it begins respawning. Great way to get powder is through a powder ghast. If you are doing this though, make sure you're in Terran armor and you can just bounce like this. As you can see, my powder on the side is going up quite a lot. This is because I'm gaining 100 powder per every hit that I'm landing on this. That's a lot of powder for not a lot of work. Now, if you have a certain thing in your mind for Heart of the Mountain, for example, I want to upgrade my efficient miner right now, and you do not want to worry about completing commissions and instead only going for powder, I would recommend that instead of mining these tier blocks, you mine the center. This is because the center gives more powder, followed by these blocks here, which is the prismarine, which is tier 2, and then these blocks being tier 3. The center gives around 4 per block, however I've got a double powder event on right now, so I'm getting 8. Here is one big area of tier 1 mithril for the cliffside veins, another one here, followed by here, and over here. All of this that you can see here, apart from those two blocks, is tier 1 mithril. I'd say this is probably the biggest patch. Up in the lava springs, right here is another good spot for tier 1 mithril, followed by right here during this rotation from over top here, down slowly across the bottom right here, which you can hopefully get your efficient miner to proc beneath, all the way to the side, and then eventually you can go back up this side and back down. This is probably the biggest patch here, followed by the third patch being here, which can go all the way over to here and reach all the way back to here. In the raw mines, here is one spot to tier 1 mithril, right here, which goes down here and up over. You can also mine the wall up to 3 blocks high, but you cannot mine any higher. Another spot of tier 1 mithril is right here, which is another good one. Kind of annoying though, because it can go up slope, followed by on this wall right here, which is another good spot for tier 1 mithril in the raw mines. One big patch for tier 1 mithril inside the upper mines is right here. However, sometimes these treasure hoarders do end up attacking you, but hey, they give treasure rights, so you might be able to get some free treasure right just by doing that. And as well, you get starfall. Another patch is right here, followed by the next patch being right here. Some of the biggest patches of tier 3 mithril are this area right here in the far reserve. You'll be able to tell because the goblin area is here, and that's where the raffle event is. So that area right there in the far reserve. This area up here in the cliffside, which if I go out to the side you'll see here. Both of those areas are big as far as mithril count. Biggest area inside the raw mines is this strip here. However, sometimes it can go out of boundaries. As you can see on the side, it says Dwarven mines, so anything on these blocks actually doesn't count as raw mines. Anything on these blocks don't count as raw mines. Only these blocks onwards do. So there's only actually one inside the raw mines, which is kind of bad. So instead of using that, I normally use this and just trail along there, then go back to the beginning and start trailing again. In Ramparts, this right here is one of the biggest areas for tier 3 mithril, which as you can see is around here in Ramparts. You can stand at the emissary right here, and you can have a look at it right there. As you'll be able to see if I jump up, it's right there. Another spot which is really good is right here and considerably easier to get to, as well as here is pretty decent. However, that one's upper mines. As far as upper mines tier 3 mithril go, here is one of the best areas, which is right next to the tier 1 mithril conveniently, followed by this area right here, which is a really good circulation. You just go around at the bottom, go back up to the top. Pretty good rotation if you ask me. If you see titanium laying on the ground like this, you're most likely going to be in a guild lobby. This is normally full of top players, and titanium is left on the ground by people that don't need it for their quest. As you can see, I have the Ramparts Quarry Mine 10 Titanium quest. As I'm in a guild lobby and this is left on the ground, I can just come and mine this and get my commission completed very quickly. As you can see on the top of my screen, that's how fast the percentage can go up. We hope that you've enjoyed this video and learnt a lot, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. And hey, I'm hoping to see you guys use these tips a lot, and progressing to Heart of the Mountain 5 like us, becoming the most prestige Skyblock players that there are, having the biggest advantage that you can get. That's all for today. I will see you guys later. Peace.